Dear graduates and respected parents, we request your kind attention for a few important instructions. Please ensure that you have collected and properly worn your academic gown and cap before entering the auditorium and enter the auditorium by 8:57 a.m. Occupy the seats allotted to you and kindly remain seated until further directions are given. During the ceremony, please maintain silence and decorum. Mobile phones must be switched off or kept on silent mode. Refrain from moving around or engaging in loud conversations. The academic procession will begin sharply at 9 a.m. When the academic procession enters the hall, all graduates and parents are requested to rise and remain standing until the dignitaries take their seats. Photography and videography may only be done by authorized personnel. Maintain proper discipline while approaching the stage to receive your degree.
എല്ലാ ഗ്രാജുവേറ്റ്സും ഗൗൺ ധരിച്ച് അതാത് സീറ്റുകളിൽ ഇരിക്കാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക.
gown and cap and enter the hall immediately. Graduates എല്ലാവരും നിങ്ങളുടെ ഗൗണും ക്യാപ്പും വെയർ ചെയ്ത് ഹാളിനകത്തേക്ക് എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് പ്രവേശിക്കുക.
The academic procession will begin shortly. I request all the graduates to enter the hall. I request all the graduates and the parents to enter the hall immediately. The procession will begin shortly. എല്ലാ ഗ്രാജുവൻസും പാരൻസും എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് ഹാളിനകത്ത് പ്രവേശിക്കേണ്ടതാണ്. പ്രൊസഷൻ എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യും.
പുറത്തു നിൽക്കുന്ന എല്ലാവരും ഉള്ളിലേക്ക് വരേണ്ടതാണ്.
നമ്മുടെ ചടങ്ങ് എത്രയും വേഗം ആരംഭിക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഹാളിന് പുറത്ത് നിൽക്കുന്ന വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളും രക്ഷിതാക്കളും എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് ഹാളിനുള്ളിലേക്ക് കടന്നിരിക്കണമെന്ന് അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. നിങ്ങൾ ഇരുന്ന സീറ്റിൽ നിന്നും ഇനി ചടങ്ങ് കഴിയുന്നവരെ മാറിയിരിക്കാൻ പാടുള്ളതല്ല, പുറത്തേക്ക് പോകാനും പാടുള്ളതല്ല എന്ന് അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. ഒരു കാരണവശാലും നിങ്ങളുടെ സീറ്റിംഗ് അറേഞ്ച്മെൻറ്റ് നിങ്ങൾ മാറിയിരിക്കാൻ പാടില്ല. പുറത്ത് നിൽക്കുന്ന മുഴുവൻ ആളുകളും എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് ഓഡിറ്റോറിയത്തിനുള്ളിലേക്ക് കടന്നിരിക്കണമെന്ന് അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു.
Ladies and gentlemen, a warm and heartfelt welcome to this auspicious graduation ceremony at LBS College of Engineering, KASARAGOD. We are truly privileged to have each one of you here, students, parents, family members, faculty, and distinguished guests, to celebrate this remarkable occasion with us. Today we honor the achievements of our graduates who have journeyed through rigorous academic challenges with passion, determination, and unwavering perseverance. Their success is a testament not only to their hard work, but to the spirit of excellence nurtured within these walls. At LBS, we take pride in cultivating intellectual capital through a rich blend of curricular, co-curricular, and extracurricular engagements. These experiences shape not just engineers, but socially committed individuals who contribute meaningfully to nation building. A graduation ceremony is a solemn and significant milestone. It marks the culmination of years of dedication, learning, and growth. Today, as you receive your degree certificates, you carry forward the legacy of this institution and step into a world of new possibilities. Let us remember, Education is not merely the acquisition of information. It is the development of character, the awakening of purpose, and the commitment to selfless service for the betterment of society. On this special occasion of our graduation ceremony, I would like to invoke the wisdom of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, who once said, "The end product of education should be a very creative man who can battle against historical circumstances and adversities of nature." We believe our graduates are well prepared and finely tuned to face any eventualities that life may present, armed with knowledge, resilience, and a spirit of innovation. It is our distinct pleasure to welcome each one of you, students, parents, family members, and esteemed faculty and honor dignitaries to this momentous graduation day at our beloved institution. Your presence adds warmth and meaning to this celebration. As we stand together today, we reflect on the legacy of the past 4 years, a journey marked by growth, perseverance, and shared purpose. These years have shaped not only academic excellence, but enduring bonds and transformative experiences. Let us all join together in observing a silent prayer to honor the memory of Mr. Srihari V., student of Mechanical Engineering 2125 batch, on his sad demise on July 28, 2025. Let us now begin this solemn ceremony by seeking the blessings of the Almighty, whose grace has guided us through every challenge and triumph.
സ്നേഹഗീതമേകിയും കർമ്മഭൂമി തളിരിടുന്ന വർണ്ണമേകിയും നമ്മിൽ വാഴുമാദിനാമം ഇന്നു വാഴ്ത്തിടാം. ഹൃദയരാഗതന്ത്രിമീട്ടി സ്നേഹഗീതമേകിയും കർമ്മഭൂമി തളിരിടുന്ന വർണ്ണമേകിയും നമ്മിൽ വാഴുമാദിനാമം ഇന്നു വാഴ്ത്തിടാം. ഞങ്ങൾ പാടുമീ സ്വരങ്ങൾ കീർത്തനങ്ങളാകണേ, ചുവടുവയ്ക്കുമീ പദങ്ങൾ നൃത്തലോലമാകണേ. കുഞ്ഞു വീടിനുൾക്കളങ്ങൾ സ്വർഗമാകണേ. അമ്മ നൽകുമുമ്മ പോലും അമൃതമാകണേ. പൂർണ്ണമീ ചരാചരങ്ങൾ ഗുരുവരങ്ങളാകണേ. ഹൃദയരാഗതന്ത്രിമീട്ടി സ്നേഹഗീതമേകിയും കർമ്മഭൂമി തളിരിടുന്ന വർണ്ണമേകിയും നമ്മിൽ വാഴുമാദിനാമം ഇന്നു വാഴ്ത്തിടാം.
Thank you. Now I request our beloved principal, Dr. Mohammad Shakur T., to open the graduation ceremony.
The graduation day of the college has been called to distribute the meritorious certificates for the candidates of LBS College of Engineering, KASARAGOD, who have completed courses in BTech programs offered by the APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University, Kerala. I have great pleasure in declaring this graduation ceremony open. I invite the UG Dean, Student Affairs of the college to deliver the welcome address.
Respected President of the graduation ceremony, Dr. Muhammad Shakur, Principal of our college. Respected Chief Guest of this function, Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph, Principal Secretary for Higher Education, Government of Kerala. Respected Special Guest of Honor, Dr. Abdul Rahman, Director, LBS Center for Science and Technology. Dean Academics, Dr. Praveen Kumar. Dean Research, Dr. Pramod, heads of various departments, all graduates who are the real stars of today's function, the proud parents, friends and family members of the graduates, faculty members, other staff members, and dear students, a very warm good morning to all. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all today in this auditorium, and also to all those joining us online from around the globe to celebrate the achievements of our graduating students. My heartfelt congratulations to all the graduates on your accomplishment. A graduation is a grand ceremony meant to celebrate an individual's academic achievements. It can also be the most memorable day, yet sentimental day of a person's life. You are the 29th batch of graduates from our institute. It's my privilege and honor to welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony of the year 2024-25 of our institute. We are privileged to have with us our chief guest, Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph, Honorable Principal Secretary for Higher Education, Government of Kerala, whose dedication to her profession is a real inspiration to all of us. A medical doctor turned to a civil servant, her career has been marked by the consistent commitment to good governance, social equity, and institutional excellence. Thank you for your gracing us with your presence today. Welcome you, ma'am. I would like to welcome our special guest of honor, Dr. Abdul Rahman, Director of LBS Center for Science and Technology, whose insights and contributions have greatly impacted our institution. It is our proud and privilege that our director was a graduate from the very first batch of this institute. We welcome you, sir, to this function. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our beloved principal, Dr. Muhammad Shakur, president of this function, whose leadership and vision have guided us through many successful years. We welcome you, sir. Also, I welcome Dean Academics, Dr. Praveen Kumar, Dean Research, Dr. Pramod, heads of various departments, all other senior professors on the dais. Welcome you all. And of course, to our graduates, congratulations to all. Today is a celebration of your hard work. As you sit here, surrounded by friends and family, take a moment to reflect on how far you have come and the bright future that lies ahead. Let us celebrate not only the achievements of our graduates, but also the community that has supported them along the way. Together, let's make this day a memorable one. Welcome you all to this function. Finally, I welcome two special persons, Dr. Azim and Professor Arun, who are the backbones of this ceremony. Welcome you, Azim and Arun. Also, I welcome the proud parents, friends and family members of the graduates, faculty members, other staff members, and dear students. Thank you all, and let the ceremony begin. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It is my privilege to invite our Honorable Principal, Dr. Mohammed Shakur, to deliver the presidential address.
Respected Chief Guest, Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph, IAS, Principal Secretary, Department of Higher Education, Government of Kerala, our beloved Director, Dr. Abdul Rahman Hem, Deans, HODs, professors, colleagues, PTA executive members, our passing out students, parents, all of you, good morning. This is the day where we must remember our parents. They invested their life for seeing you sit here one day. Yesterday, I met mother of one of our students who was walking in a restaurant to feed his son and eagerly waiting for his son to come and sit here one day. Many such parents who have invested their life. First of all, I thank all of them and remember them on this day. This is the day where we must thank each other. This is the day where we expect your thanks, because I can confidently say that we have put in our effort to make you good enough to compete anyone around you and come as first. What is the evidence for this? That we have equipped you to come as first. The first prize you won in IITs, IIT Chennai in technical competitions. First prize won in technical fashion, IIT Palakkad. Our cricket team came state level first. Many other teams came state level first. Many of our students won state level awards, including 1 lakh cash prize in the Dream Masters program. Your academic excellence in our university, all these are the evidence that we have put in our effort to make you face the wall. Why I must thank you? I must thank you because whatever effort we put in, it is you who receive it, put in your hard work and get the result. You have cooperated well in doing so. So I thank you for that. You have your seniors with you to guide you, to inspire you, to motivate you, where your seniors are there in all walks of life. Whether it is private firms, government officials, the entrepreneurs, researchers, wherever you see, you have your seniors to guide you. I am very sure that you know our entrepreneurs like Entry App and many others there, Floridian is there, many others who are doing very well in the entrepreneurial activities. Recently I met one of your senior who has sold this startup for around 1,000 crores and he is an investor now. And he has come here to our college to invite you to start some startups. Our Entry App alumni, our student who has taken initiatives to make a space here with this investment around 20 lakhs and asking you to go in and make your footprints in the startup areas. Private firms, if you take Rolls-Royce, Google's, all these, we have students there in the top level. Government, you know our director was the student here and he was the first founder PVC of our university. We have researchers around. Our Chandrayaan projects, more than 10 of our students participate in the Chandrayaan project of ISRO. Everywhere you have your seniors to guide you, motivate you. So only thing left doing or you must do is take a decision to achieve whatever interest we have. That's the only thing you have to take. Once the decisions are taken, you have the quality, you have the courage to achieve it. So I wish and I pray that you achieve whatever you want to achieve, maybe in different areas, different fields. So I wish all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Ms. Sandra to introduce our beloved director to the gathering.
Professor Dr. M. Abdul Rahman, an eminent academician and a naval administrator, is the director of LBS Center for Science and Technology. He was the managing director of Kerala State Center for Advanced Printing and Training. He served as the first Pro-Vice Chancellor of APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University, Kerala. He received the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Computer Science and Engineering from Kalpagam Deemed University. He obtained his Master of Technology from Kerala University in 2004 and Bachelor of Technology from Calicut University 1998. He achieved postgraduate diploma in Human Resource Management from Kerala University in 2006 and Master of Business Administration in 2008. He was a former director, All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE, the apex body of technical education under Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, which regulates engineering, management, architecture, hotel management, pharmacy institutions of the country. He also served as Director, Vocational Higher Secondary Education, Government of Kerala. Now let me invite our beloved director for the special address.
Thank you. Most respected Chief Guest of today, the Principal Secretary of Higher Education as well as the Chairperson of LBS, Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph IAS ma'am, the energetic principal of this prestigious institution, Dr. Muhammad Shakur, and my good friend, Dr. Vinod George, respected deans, HODs, faculties on and off the dais, respected LBS family, respected parents, my friends, and the VIPs today, young graduating engineers, very good morning to you all. Hare, what is this? Where is your energy? Nanoke graduated in college. This is the last chance we are getting a chance to make a noise. Very good morning. So that's what always we expect from the professionals. A youth with wings are the assurance of nation. If this is true, I am very happy to be in front of you. An energetic and dynamic youth, in your hands, the destiny of our country lies. You are the backbone of the nation. You have to lead the country tomorrow. So someone you will be sitting here in this dais tomorrow. That is what our aim, that is our wish. Okay? So you should be always energetic, sincere, and hardworking. That is what we are expecting you. This institute has molded you as a responsible citizen who is doing something for the society, not just as an engineer. Okay? This you have celebrated your success. Not only celebrated the success, but also you should you should manage and learn how to manage the failures also. So that is what the institute has given you. I am very happy to stand in front of you because my memories are going back to 1997 when I was graduated from this institute. Okay, so around 4 or 5 generations are sitting in this dais as well as in this audience. My teachers are there, like Vinod George, Professor Jayagumar, Dr. Shukur, all are my teachers. And my classmates are there, Dr. Praveen, Safaru, etc. Our classmates are also there. My students are also there in the dais as well as in the audience. Okay, and their students are sitting in front of me. So this is a very proud moment for me. അപ്പം എനിക്ക് നിങ്ങളോട് പറയാനുള്ളത് നാളെ ഇതുപോലെ ഈ ക്യാമ്പസിൽ നിന്ന് ഗ്രാജുവേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത ഒരാളാണ് ഇന്ന് നിങ്ങളുടെ മുമ്പിൽ ഒരു കൊച്ചു അതിഥിയായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുന്നത്. നിങ്ങളിലൊരാൾ നാളെ ഈ വേദിയിൽ വന്ന് നിൽക്കാനുള്ള ഒരു അവസരം ഉണ്ടാവണം. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വാട്ട് മൈ വിഷ്. ഓക്കെ, ദാറ്റ്സ് വാട്ട് എവറി വിഷസ്. താങ്ക് യു. സോ together we here today we celebrate the years of hard work, culmination. We have suffered a lot, right? Okay, and finally we have come to this position. So first of all, I would like to congratulate each one of you, okay, for achieving this engineering degree. Okay, so as I said, you are not only achieved an engineering degree, you have become an engineer who is doing something for the society. So you have become a social engineer. So I can see the happiness in your face, and the happiness in your parents' face, and the happiness in your teachers as well as the staff face. Okay, so this is a very a happy moment, and once again I would like to congratulate each one of you, and you all would agree that there is another group of person to be congratulated today. Is who is that? Which is none other than your parents. They are sitting your aside. They are always in your back. Okay, not front. They are always backing you, and they are the person today ഇന്ന് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ നിങ്ങൾ സന്തോഷിക്കുന്നത് അവരായിരിക്കും അല്ലേ. നിങ്ങളെ ഈ നിലയിൽ കാണാൻ ആഗ്രഹിച്ച, ഒരു എഞ്ചിനീയറായി കാണാൻ ആഗ്രഹിച്ച, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഒരുപാട് സാക്രിഫൈസ് ചെയ്ത നിങ്ങളുടെ പാരൻസ് ആണ്. സോ ഓൾവേസ് റിമെമ്പർ ദാറ്റ്. വി ഹാവ് ടു റിമെമ്പർ ദ വാല്യൂസ്. സോ കൺഗ്രാജുലേഷൻസ് ടു ദ പാരൻസ് ഓൾസോ. എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങൾ. ഓക്കെ, സി you are not only equipped with knowledge, okay, you've studied engineering and all those things, okay, but also you have equipped with the adaptability to innovate and lead. Your action as an engineer will always have a profound impact on the lives of the people. That is what we are expecting from you. I have no doubt that engineers in front of me are poised to make significant and lasting impact on the society. Okay, so that is what the real engineer. നമ്മളൊന്നും പറയാറില്ലേ engineers make the world എന്നുള്ളത്. സോ എല്ലാ ഒരു ലോകത്തിൻ്റെ നിലനിൽപ്പ് തന്നെ എഞ്ചിനീയറാണ്. സോ മാം ഇവിടെയുണ്ട്, മാം ഒരു ഡോക്ടറായിരുന്നു. സി even then we will tell that a doctor cannot do without technology, right? Okay, so that is what we always tell, that the engineers make the world. Okay, ഒരു ജീവിതത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരു ആരംഭം മുതൽ അവസാനം വരെ ടെക്നോളജി ഇല്ലാതെ we cannot do anything. എല്ലാത്തിലും ഒരു എഞ്ചിനീയറുടെ കൈ ഒപ്പുണ്ട്. സോ ഇഫ് യു സീ കോർപ്പറേറ്റ് ലോകത്തായാലും പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ മേഖലയിലായാലും എവിടെ ചെന്നെത്തി നോക്കിക്കാലും യു ക്യാൻ സീ ആൻ എഞ്ചിനീയർ ഈസ് ലീഡിങ് ദെയർ. ഓക്കെ, സോ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് വാട്ട് ദ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻസ് ഓഫ് എഞ്ചിനീയർ. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു എഞ്ചിനീയർ ആയിട്ടാണ് നിങ്ങളെ വളർത്തിയെടുത്തത്. അത് സമൂഹത്തിന് വേണ്ടി ഉപയോഗിക്കാൻ നിങ്ങൾ തയ്യാറാവണം എന്ന് ഞാൻ ഓർപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്. So I won't like to speak much a little because we are eagerly waiting for the great speech from our chief guest. See, my expectation from you are of high order, not only as professionals, but also as a wise voices in the communities you serve. Okay? So we need to do, as I said, something for the society. So this is the day of celebration, but this is not only the day of celebration, but also we should also forget about the promises. The promises that you give back to yourself, the promises you give back to your parents, your teachers and this institution. So that we should remember. Always treat others with respect, and you should know that success is not about what you achieve. Okay, we can achieve the success in many ways, but how you achieve, that is very much important. Okay, achieving the success in what way is very much important. So that is what I stress, the value that we have to keep. So furthermore, never forget to express the gratitude, because you have reached this position. There is a lot of people, your friends, your parents, your teachers and the institute, so has given supported a lot to you to reach to this position. So the world is eagerly waiting for your contribution and your innovative ideas and your leadership and your determination to make a difference. Okay, I have no doubt that each one of you will go on and achieve the remarkable things. Okay, the principal was pointing out that the alumni of this institute are working in everywhere in the world and in the great positions. More than around 70 startups, the very, very biggest startups are generated from the alumni of this institute. So we can see one among you in future that. So last year, one of our alumni sold that startup for more than 100 crores. Okay, so we have molded the students like that. Okay. So finally, I would like to tell you that the journey lies ahead. You will find obstacles. Now you are starting your journey. So there will be a lot of obstacles and setbacks. So never go back from the setbacks. Okay. So treat every setback is an opportunity to come back. നമ്മൾ എന്നും പറയാറില്ലേ, നമ്മളെ പരാജയങ്ങളെന്നും വിജയത്തിലേക്കുള്ള ചവിട്ടുപടിയായിരിക്കണം എന്നുള്ളതുപോലെ. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു കാരണവശാലും ഒരു പരാജയം ഉണ്ടായതൊന്നും നിങ്ങൾ പിന്മാറാൻ തയ്യാറാവരുത്. ഒരിക്കൽ I would like to remind you the great words of Thomas Alva Edison. അദ്ദേഹം പറഞ്ഞു, I have not failed, I have never failed, but I have found 1000 ways that doesn't work എന്നാണ് പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ ഒരിക്കലും ഒരു പരാജയത്തിൽ നിന്നും ഒരിക്കലും നിങ്ങൾ മുന്നോട്ട് പോകാൻ തയ്യാറാവരുത്. So you are the future leaders and change makers. Okay, അതുകൊണ്ട് തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഒരു നാളെയെ കെട്ടിപ്പടുക്കാനുള്ള സമൂഹത്തിന് പ്രതിബദ്ധതയുള്ള ഒരു ആളായി വളരാൻ നിങ്ങൾ ശ്രമിക്കണമെന്നാണ് ഈ അവസരത്തിൽ എനിക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത്. So you have to do something for your parents, your family and the society in and around you and the country and to the world. So that is what we are expecting from you. We are witnessing a change in India. That change India is not only evident in big cities, but also it is visible in the rural areas like Powell and all those. Okay, so the world is it's a global market. It is not only confined to a local one. So your vision has to incorporate with that a global vision. So what background you come from is not at all important. As I said, we have molded you as a responsible citizen who is doing something for the society. That is what we are expecting. So you have to make us proud. You have to make your parents proud, your family proud, and this institution proud. So that is what my request and we are expecting from you. So I would like to, once again, I would like to congratulate each one of you, and I would like to express my chairperson for coming all the way from Trivandrum. This is the first time ma'am is coming to this institute. Since she is very fond of LBS and giving much support to LBS, she is ready to come here. Even the assembly session is going right now. She is busy with all the schedules. Even she has expressed to come here. We have got a very an eminent personality to give the certificates to you. Ma'am has served in almost all the departments, starting from the industries, taxes, planning, LSG. Ma'am has also served in the Prime Minister's office. Ma'am is presently holding the Principal Secretary of Women and Child, also holding higher education. As I said, ma'am is the chairperson of LBS, so is looking after all the affairs of LBS and giving all the support. And we are eagerly waiting for the words of ma'am. Once again, great thanks to ma'am from the part of LBS and on behalf of students for coming here for this convocation function. and yeah, we are really proud to you be here for giving certificates, and the students are very happy to receive the honors from you. So finally, I would like to remind you the words of the great President APJ Abdul Kalam: when you wish upon a star, that makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will surely come to you. Once again, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring words. Now I request Ms. Naina to introduce our chief guest.
Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph, IAS, is a distinguished officer of the 1997 batch of the Indian Administrative Service, Kerala Cadre. A medical doctor turned civil servant, she went on to pursue higher studies in public administration and earned her master's degree in public administration from the prestigious Maxwell School of Citizenship and Public Affairs, Syracuse University, USA. Her academic and professional journey reflects a rare blend of expertise in medicine, governance, and policy. Over the course of her career, Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph has held several significant positions in the government of Kerala. She has served as District Collector of Wayanad and Kottayam, Secretary, Finance Expenditure, Secretary of Industries, and Secretary of the Ayush Department. She has also been the Managing Director of the Kerala State Industrial Development Corporation and Director of the Kerala Medical Service Corporation, where she contributed to strengthening the state's healthcare supply systems. More recently, she has been entrusted with leading the Women and Child Development Department, where her focus has been on inclusive and progressive social policies. Her experience extends beyond the state to the central government as well. She has served as director in the Prime Minister's office, providing valuable administrative and policy inputs at the highest levels of governance. She was also member secretary of the National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority, where she worked to ensure equitable access to essential medicines across the country. She has also served as Secretary, Taxes Department, and Secretary to the Planning and Economic Affairs Department. She was the Principal Secretary of Local Self-Government Department for more than 3 years, when she took a lead role in making amendments to the building rules and regulations and license rules in order to facilitate ease of doing business. At present, Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph is the Principal Secretary to the Government of Kerala, overseeing both the Higher Education Department and Women and Child Department. Her career has been marked by a consistent commitment to good governance, social equity, and institutional excellence. With immense pleasure and deep respect, I now invite our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph, to inaugurate the solemn occasion by lighting the ceremonial lamp. I also request all dignitaries present on the dais to kindly join her in this auspicious moment. Now I request our chief guest, Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph, Principal Secretary, Government of Kerala, to deliver the graduation day address.
President of this meeting, Dr. Muhammad Shakur, Principal, LBS Center for Engineering, Kasaragod. Dr. Abdul Rahman, Director, LBS Center for Science and Technology. Dr. Vinodu George, Dr. Praveen Kumar, Dr. Asim, other dignitaries on the dais, graduating students, their proud parents and family members, faculty members, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by congratulating all the young graduates of LBS College of Engineering, Kasaragod, who have passed their BTech and MTech examinations with flying colors and have made their institution, their parents and their families proud. A big round of applause and congratulations to all of you. So graduation is an event of celebration. We are celebrating your victory. We are celebrating your success. We are celebrating your entry to the next step of your life. Because graduation is just the beginning of a very long journey ahead. The beginning of a long journey of career, a beginning of a long journey of engineering, entrepreneurship, engineering investment, the beginning of a long journey of more teaching and learning and more investment in engineering and management related subjects. In this context, you would remember what Neil Armstrong had said when he set foot on the moon. A single step for a man, a giant leap for mankind. So for all these young graduates and postgraduates who are receiving their graduation certificates today, who are receiving their awards today, so this single step would mark the beginning of a long and successful journey in the years to come. So let me wish all of you the very best as you embark on your new journey of learning, of teaching, of investment, of entrepreneurship, and of experimenting with new technologies which would take you to greater horizons, larger horizons in and across the country as well as other parts of the world. So you have all become graduates of APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University. And you would know that Abdul Kalam, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who was the President of India, was a scientist, was a technologist, he was an entrepreneur, he innovated, he thought big, and he dreamt big. And he invoked students to dream big, to pursue knowledge and creativity, to converge hard work and perseverance with innovation and creativity. So what did Abdul Kalam say? He mentioned, or he had said on many occasions, that learning gives creativity, creativity leads to thinking, thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. So you have all acquired the knowledge of a 4-year degree program, 4 years of learning different aspects of computer sciences, civil engineering, mechanical, electrical and electronics, and also you have been introduced to the new worlds of artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, etc. The knowledge that you have may help you access jobs in the market, but what we are looking at now, what the education department, the higher education department and government of Kerala are looking at now is how to make our students, how to make our graduates more employable, how to make them more professional so that they would be able to access the jobs in the job market as well. You would have heard, or some of you would have come across this report of the World Economic Forum 2025. In 2025, the World Economic Forum had produced a report on the future of jobs. And this report, the Future of Jobs report, gives an indication of how the job market in the world would be looking at, or would look like in the years to come. So how would it look like? What do you think are the challenges that young graduates would face when they enter the job market? We know that there are a lot of technological disruptions happening in the world, newer geopolitical tensions. You would have heard of or you would have read about the new tariff regime that Donald Trump, the president of US, has come up with and is coming up with on a daily basis. You would also know that, or you would also be aware of the disruptions that the COVID pandemic had brought onto the world. And in fact, when we talk about COVID pandemic, we should also remember that perhaps COVID pandemic triggered the large-scale use of digital technology in ensuring access to education and in ensuring that even students in the remotest parts of the state could access the digital resources of learning, could access digital learning material, and could acquire knowledge even while sitting at home. So the World Economic Forum 2025 in its report mentions that robots and autonomous systems are expected to transform 58% of employers' businesses. Energy generation and storage technologies are expected to transform 41% of the employers' businesses. And artificial intelligence and information processing technologies are expected to have the biggest impact. 86% of businesses expect these technologies to transform their businesses by 2030. And the report further mentions that the fastest growing job roles by 2030 would be job roles related to AI, big data, fintech, medtech, machine learning, and newer software and application development, while the fastest declining job roles include various clerical roles, ticket examiners, ticketing clerks, administrative assistants, etc. So taking a cue from these reports of like the Future of Jobs report of World Economic Forum, the OECD Learning Framework, and other reports produced by our Planning Board as well as Niti Aayog, reports produced by our Higher Education Council and other think tanks of the country. Governments, both at the state and the central government level, policy makers have actually gone back to the drawing board to see how our education systems can be made more relevant and more useful for the students. While providing knowledge, how can we ensure that they are also trained in the finer skills that would enable them to access the opportunities in the job market? So therefore, in our institute, in LBS Institute, as well as in other engineering colleges and technical institutions of our state, we have also tried to embed a lot of skilling initiatives, a lot of entrepreneurship stimulation initiatives, so that our students, while acquiring knowledge, while learning from books, while accessing knowledge from digital resources, also get trained in the finer skills that employers are looking for. In fact, the India Skills Report 2023 mentions that in our country, only 48.7% graduates, that is just less than 50% graduates, are deemed employable, underscoring a critical disconnect between the educational programs and market needs. And this report further says that the mismatch is partly due to limited collaboration between industry and academia, resulting in curricula that fail to equip students with the necessary skills for today's job market. So what have we done? What have we done at the state government level to ensure that this education employability gap is reduced, and also to ensure that our institutions or the education that is provided at our institution is one such that we can transform our students to a tech-friendly group, a tech-friendly human resource, tech-friendly investment. Education and skills are, just part of investment. And as far as the definition of human capital theory defined by a leading economist of Schulz goes, both knowledge and skill can be considered form of capital. And this capital is a form of deliberate investment. And investment in human capital would lead to increase in productivity and increase in workers' earnings and increase in the business output of the industry, the market, and the establishment which goes into that particular investment. So what are we doing at the state government level to reduce the education employment gap? We have, started an exercise over the last few years to see that our curriculum is updated on a regular basis. We have tried to induct or include newer subjects like related to AI and robotics and machine learning in our institutions. Even the LBS Institute at KASARAGOD has started a new course on AI from this academic year onwards. So at the state government level, we have more than 50,000 seats for engineering every year, out of which these engineering seats, as well as some seats related to computer science, etc., in our arts and science universities, we have more than 4,500 plus seats for AI and AI related subjects. So this has been done with the understanding that the newer tools would come in handy for our students to avail of those opportunities in the job market. Along with revising the curriculum, we have also started programs for enriching the capacity of the faculty. Faculty capabilities are increased through quality improvement programs and other faculty improvement programs, and we provide facilities or opportunities for the faculty and the students to connect with institutions of repute, both within the state as well as outside the state. We have also started this initiative of bridging the technology education gap by bringing in or inviting industry to our campuses. The Campus in Industry initiative, which we have started, is a step in this regard, and many of our technical institutions have this linkage and connect with the industrial units, which enable our students to get hands-on training, hands-on skills training, hands-on exposure to the newer machines that some of these industries and some of the industrial units have. So similar to the Campus in Industry initiative, we have also started a new program called, a new initiative called the Research Park, the Trust Research Park. And the Trust Research Park, the headquarters is in Trivandrum, just outside the campus of the College of Engineering Trivandrum, just outside CET Trivandrum. And Trust Research Park has two centers of excellence. One center of excellence is looking at EV technology, and the other center of excellence is looking at the semiconductor work, microprocessor chips and semiconductor work. And you would also be knowing that one of the startups working in the Trust Research Park in Trivandrum, Netra Semicon, has been able to get a huge investment close to a very huge amount. I'm just not remembering the amount at the moment. But Netra Semicon has been able to, access or get connected to major semicon and chip manufacturing units in Taiwan, and in that process, a lot of young engineers, entrepreneurs, management students of our state will also get access to opportunities in Taiwan and elsewhere. So the Trust Research Park has started a unit here in your campus also. Before coming to this auditorium for the graduation ceremony, I was there with your director, your principal, and other senior faculty members to formally inaugurate or formally start or formally press the inaugural button of the Trust Research Park of the LBS Institute, Kasaragod as well. So what I was trying to say was that, these research parks and such campus and industry initiatives help foster industry-academia linkages so that students, when they graduate from their institution, when they finish their 4-year program, or even students attending our polytechnics and technical high schools as well, or our management institutions, once they graduate, they are not left in the lurch. They have supporting technical units or supporting engineering units which would help them to place them in suitable opportunities or in suitable positions, and thereby advance their career growth, thereby advance their career path. So along with that, we have also engaged with skilling partners to ensure that some finer skills that employers are looking for are also given the due attention. If we look at the learning framework produced by the OECD for the 2030, the OECD learning framework, it mentions that along with knowledge, the kind of skills that students require to attract or to grab opportunities in the job market. And skills, by skills we mean not just the engineering and technological skills, communication skills, cognitive skills, interpersonal skills, all these put together in making individuals responsible individuals and individuals who are there in the job market and who will be picked up by the job market. So in order to further nurture the hidden talents and skills in our students and to further fine-tune and polish their skills, we have agencies like the Additional Skill Acquisition Program, the ASAP, under the auspices of which we have 16 community skill parks in our state. There is one park of ASAP just outside your civil station, just near your civil station in Kasaragod as well. And today morning I was happy to have interacted with 3 or 4 of your friends in this college of LBS College Kasaragod, who are doing work along with Makerspace unit in the ASAP Park in Kasaragod. So that is what we are looking for among all of you. There are bright sparks in your midst, and we need to nurture those bright sparks. And these bright sparks will help mentor their colleagues, will help mentor their peers, so that together all of you can, dream big, pursue your knowledge and creativity, and embrace hard work and perseverance, so that you can translate your dreams as well as the dreams of your parents to reality and make your dreams, really flying and colorful. I would also like to mention some of the transformative initiatives undertaken by our state government in the higher education sector of late. You would have heard about the 4-year undergraduate program that the state government rolled out in the last academic year. In fact, Kerala was the first state to have rolled out the FIUGP across all its universities in the academic year 24-25. And also under the auspices of the Kerala State Higher Education Council, we have introduced schemes like Erudite scheme, where Nobel laureates are invited to come to our campuses and to speak to our students. In fact, that would stimulate that spirit of inquisitiveness in our students and nudge them or provoke them or instill them to take up research in pure sciences, in chemical sciences, physical sciences, biological sciences, etc. So LBS also can work with KASARAGOD to explore the option of inviting some Nobel laureates or some scholars of repute to your campus in Trivandrum as well as KASARAGOD to speak to your students and motivate them and encourage them. Similar to the Erudite program, we also have the Scholar in Residence program, where well-known alumni come back to the institutes and stay there for a couple of weeks or a couple of months and interact with the faculty and students, which again motivates and encourages both faculty and students, and also provides them that window to the opens that window to the outside world, enables them to see the opportunities which are available in the outside world. So I believe LBS is also doing some work in this regard by inviting your well-known alumni to come and stay in the campus for a couple of weeks or a month or so, do some cutting-edge research and provide support to your students as well as faculty. The government has also started centers of excellence in our universities. So we have a center of excellence looking at astrophysics and astronomy in Kerala University, center of excellence looking at neurodegeneration and neurohealth in KUSAT, and we have another center of excellence in the Mahatma Gandhi University in nanosciences. Under the auspices of KASARAGOD, we again have other centers of excellence, 7 others, one of which is related to linking our all the libraries of our higher education institutes through a digital platform called CalNet. I believe that your institute is also connected to CalNet, or is it only for arts and science colleges? So I think we have to take a step to ensure that LBS institutes are also linked to CalNet, because that would provide opportunities to our students and faculty to access digital resources anytime, sitting anywhere, either in the campus or at home. We also have started steps for setting up a Kerala Institute of Advanced Studies in Munnar, then Kerala Institute of Science, Technology and Innovation, another institute for advancing teaching and learning methodologies, and similar other institutes which are aimed at improving the quality of teaching, the quality of knowledge that is imparted to the students, and thereby to ensure that our students become the best students of the country when they pass out, when they clear their exams and approach the job market. So most of these initiatives that the government had started have actually started reaping good results. You would have read the NIRF report, the NIRF ranking report, which had come out I think last week or week before last, the National Institutional Ranking Framework of 2024. And we are happy and proud to note that 4 of our institutions and universities find a place in the top 100 across all categories of institutions in the country. And 3 of our universities find a place in the top 100 in the category of universities. And in the category of state public universities, 2 of our universities are in the top 10. Kerala University is at rank 5, KUSAT is at rank 6, MGU is at rank 17, and University of Calicut is at rank 38. Out of the engineering institutions, 3 institutions from Kerala are in the top 100. Management institutions, 4 institutions from Kerala are in the top 100, and colleges, general arts and science colleges, 18 colleges from Kerala are in the top 100 positions in the country. So the NIRF ranking is a clear indicator of the efforts taken by policymakers, by the state government, to ensure that the education that is imparted to the students of the colleges, be it arts and science college or technical college or management college, the education that is imparted is of the highest standard. And this is further reflected in the other indicators as well. The gross enrollment ratio in higher education of Kerala is 41.3 compared to the national average of 28. And the gender index is also 1.4 compared to 1.01 for the average for the rest of the country. So what I was trying to say is that, these initiatives of the state government ensure that our syllabi are revised continuously, our curriculum is updated continuously, our faculty skills are also updated continuously, faculty capabilities are nurtured continuously, and the skilling opportunities for students are also made available so that they are able to improve their skills along with acquisition of knowledge, along with acquisition of new knowledge. So we are thus promoting interdisciplinary learning, and we are trying to inculcate the spirit of research and innovation in our campuses. The TREST Research Park Satellite Unit, which has been started in your institute, is just an example of this initiative of ours, how research and the industry linkage is ensured in the institutions. And this new satellite unit which has been started here, I'm sure would help this institute, would help the students and faculty and the researchers of this institute to learn more and to fine-tune their skills, fine-tune their research findings, and enable them to look for opportunities in different engineering and technological units, both within and outside the country. I would not like to take long. Kasaragod is far from Trivandrum, but Kasaragod is not far behind in educational achievements today. Kasaragod has this LBS center, and Kasaragod has the only central university of Kerala, which is located just 20-30 kilometers from your campus. And the initiatives that have been started or that are there in the general education and higher education sector would ensure that Kasaragod would grow by leaps and bounds in the educational sector. And with the medical college also becoming a reality in the fullest sense of the term. It has started functioning, but I saw in the newspaper that the district collector had a detailed meeting yesterday with all stakeholder departments to ensure the full functioning of the medical college. So once that is also fully functional, you can also look at options for opportunities in biomedical engineering as well, because that is one area where we have to really invest more, because with changing disease dynamics, changing demographic patterns of our state, we need to invest more in the biomedical research as well. So how can engineering students work in collaboration with medical students, work in collaboration with microbiologists, pure science students, or other technicians to develop newer products, finer medicines or finer medical devices which can be used to treat emerging diseases as well. See, Kasaragod is a home, or I should not say that, but Kasaragod is the place where we had, the endosulfan issue, and lots of children were born with disabilities, physical disabilities as well as mental disabilities. So we need to have research, we need to have more research based on the genetic aspects. You know, if we can have some such center here in this district, that would be a good and welcome step. So maybe LBS Institute, the new medical college, Central University, etc. can think of a collaborative pathway to take forward studies and research initiatives in biomedical and genetics related subjects as well. So these are some of the thoughts that I thought I would share with you. I would not like to bore you, but I would like to, exhort you to think big and dream big, as Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, after whom your university, the KTU, is named. So as Dr. Abdul Kalam exhorted students, dream big, think big, dream big, pursue knowledge and creativity, and success will be yours. So all the very best to all of you. എല്ലാ കുട്ടികൾക്കും എല്ലാവിധ മംഗളങ്ങളും ആശംസകളും നേരുന്നു. നിങ്ങളുടെ മുന്നോട്ടുള്ള ജീവിതത്തിൽ ഏറ്റവും നല്ല അവസരങ്ങൾ ലഭിക്കുവാനും ഇവിടെ നിന്നും ലഭിച്ച വിദ്യ, ഇവിടെ നിന്നും ലഭിച്ച അറിവ് നിങ്ങളുടെ കരിയറിലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഉപകാരപ്രദമാകട്ടെ എന്നും ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. കൂടുതൽ നേട്ടങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ മുന്നോട്ടുള്ള പാതയിൽ ഉണ്ടാകട്ടെ. എല്ലാവിധ വിജയങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. കുട്ടികളുടെ മാതാപിതാക്കളെയും പ്രത്യേകം അഭിനന്ദിക്കുന്നു. കോളേജിനെയും കോളേജിൻ്റെ ഫാക്കൽറ്റീനെയും പ്രിൻസിപ്പലിനെയും ഡയറക്ടറിനെയും പ്രത്യേകം അഭിനന്ദിക്കുന്നു. എല്ലാവർക്കും എല്ലാ ആശംസകളും അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങളും നേർന്നുകൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, ma'am, for your thoughtful and uplifting address. Now, I request our respected director, Professor M. Abdul Rahman, to kindly present a memento to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph, as a token of our love and gratitude. Thank you, sir.
Now I request Dean Academics Dr. Praveen Kumar K. to felicitate the gathering.
Respected President of this graduation ceremony, Professor Dr. Abdul Shakur, Chief Guest of this function, Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph IAS, Principal Secretary Higher Education, Guest of Honor of this function, Professor Dr. M. Abdul Rahman, Director, LBS Center for Science and Technology, other dignitaries on and off the dais, graduating students, dear friends, colleagues, and the proud parents. First of all, I take this opportunity to congratulate the students graduating in the year 24-25 from various disciplines. Also, I take the opportunity to congratulate the proud parents who supported them to realize their dreams. I congratulate the faculty members and staff members who guided them throughout these 4 years to achieve their goal. My dear students, in spite of all the difficulties, challenges you faced, you have come out with flying colors. You put a lot of effort, we know, a lot of hard work, faced a lot of challenges, spent sleepless nights, and you molded to be a professional and grown up in many ways that even now you haven't realized. You acquired a lot of potential with which you can explore the future. Many of you have found placements in different companies. Congratulations. And many others, we hope you will find your way soon. This day, actually today, is going to be a substantial milestone in your educational life. At this point, I would like to share something with you that you have more to go. It is only a beginning of your studies. The degree that you acquired is a key to countless doors of opportunities. And it is up to you to select the keys, rotate and open the different doors. As Sharmila Madam told, technology is changing very fast. Whatever jobs we have today may not exist in future or tomorrow, and whatever roles that are going to come is not exist even today. So your capability to adapt and continuous learning habit only are going to be the asset to face the challenges of future. So be curious, travel a lot, read widely. We have plenty of information available due to the online technology. Use them wisely. Be a person with compassion, ambitious, passionate, and continue learning. The lifelong learning will help you to explore the wonders. If you stick on to learn new technologies as and when it changes, then you can be always in the forefront in exploring the wonders. I'm not elongating more. Once again, I congratulate all the graduating students and parents and the teachers. I wish all the best for your great future. I wish all the best for this function. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. It is now time to honor the MTech graduates and toppers of BTech degree examinations 2025. I respectfully invite our chief guest, Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph, Principal Secretary, Government of Kerala, to kindly come forward and present the awards. I request Dr. Pramod P., Dean Research, to call out the names of MTech graduates.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person who have successfully completed the MTech program offered by our institute affiliated to APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University. Hasanat Bibi KH, Isra, Sangeeta MS, thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Praveen Kumar K, Dean Academics, to announce the toppers.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person who have successfully completed the BTech programs offered by our institute affiliated to APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University and secured first and second positions in our institution. Gold medalists Nandana K, Civil Engineering. Aisha KS, Information Technology. Khadijat Asna AC from Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Nihad PK from Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Dikshit P from Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department. Vishnu Prasad from Mechanical Engineering Department. And now the silver medalists. Arya from Civil Engineering Department. Rabiba Sania Zedam from Computer Science and Engineering Department. Tashrifa TF from Information Technology Department. Sumetha P from Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Ritika C from Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department. Congratulations to all the gold and silver medalists. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Here comes the moment that we are all waiting for, the time to recognize the talent of our young graduates. The BTech graduates are now to receive their certificates. Heads of departments of various branches of engineering will call out the names of the recipients of the BTech degree certificates. Let us begin with Civil Engineering Department. I invite Dr. Anjali MS, Head of the Department of Civil Engineering, to call out the names of the recipients of BTech degree in Civil Engineering.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Civil Engineering Department who have successfully completed the BTech in Civil Engineering program offered by our institute affiliated to APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University. Adarsh VK, Archana KV, Asha P, Asir Sehla, Aishat Shailana, Aishat Shaima, Aishat Ajnas, Gopika K, Gopika M, Harshita V, Nandana S. Chandran, Navya K, Neha P, Pavya Prabhakaran, Shravana A, Amrita E.K., Arati KV, Najia K, Srinith P. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite Dr. Manoj Kumar Ji, Head of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, to call out the names of the recipients of BTech degree in Computer Science and Engineering and Information Technology.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Computer Science and Engineering Department who have successfully completed the BTech in Computer Science and Engineering program offered by our institute affiliated to APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University. Hani Abdullah. Abdullah Sinan. Abdul Mais. Aditya Vinod. Adnan Harris. Ahmad Naushad. Akshara Shankar. Alvin Benny. Aminat Nisrina Amal. Anandu Aras. Anjali A.S. Anjana K. Aparna Chandran T. Aravind Ramesh. Aryananda VP. Aryananda. Adira Babu MB. Avinash SG. Avinash. Aishat Asmia Sri. Aishat Rajna. Aisha Shahana TI. Aishat Sana BS. Aishwarya Ashok. Fatimat Farisa Case. Fatimat Rahima Abdul Rahman. ഫാത്തിമത്ത് റൈഹാന, ഫാത്തിമത്ത് ഷഹാന, ഫിദ എം എസ്, ഗോപിക കെ, ഗോപിക എൻ ജി, ഗോപിക ടി, ഹലീമത്ത് ബേസ്ല എം പി, ഹിമ ജി നായർ, ഇബ്രാഹിം സുബൈർ, ജേക്കബ് ജോർജ്, ജലാലുദ്ദീൻ അബ്ദുൽ നാസർ, ജ്യോതിക ലക്ഷ്മി ബേബി, കാവ്യ സി, ഖദീജത്ത് ഷബാന, കെ എൻ റഷബ് ഇദീൻ, മേധ, മേഘ എം രവി, മിർസ ഷക്കീൽ പി ഐ, മുഹമ്മദ് അസിം എൻ ബി, മുഹമ്മദ് അസ്ലാം സി പി, മുഹമ്മദ് റിൻഷാദ് കെ, മുഹമ്മദ് സഹൽ പി എ, മുഹമ്മദ് ഷഹീം, മുഹമ്മദ് ഷാരിദ് സുൽത്താൻ, മുഹമ്മദ് തൻഷീർ, എം സമിത് മണികണ്ഠൻ, മുഹമ്മദ് അഫ്രാസ് എ എ, മുഹമ്മദ് എച്ച്, മുഹമ്മദ് മോസിൻ, മോസിൻ കെ ടി, Nafisat Mishaba CB. Navyasri P. Nasrin Munir. Neha Shahir CA. Nibun PV. Nivedita Keshavankutti. Yes. Nived T. Anup. Prarthana RB. Pratik Rao KB. Regin B. Renjisha TD. Rifa Yunus. Rijul Rajesh TP. Rikita 7P. Risa Muhammad. Rohini Suresh Babu. Sandra Manoj. Shahda Aktrin. Shaima Samad. Shidil K. Srihari P. Sugrita Narayanan. Tanvir Ahmad DM. Vaishnav K. Varshit A. Vinaya Vinod KT. Vishnujit JS. Yadukrishna VV. John Shaji. Navya E. Navya E. Muhammad. Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Computer Science and Engineering Department who have successfully completed the BTech in Information Technology program offered by our institute affiliated to APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University. Abhinav N. Aishat Irfana IH. Ismat EI. Fatimat Ansina. Hannah Norin UH. Kirtana A. Lakshmi Priya P. M.A. Fatima. Mahrufa Nasrin BT. Muhammad Uwais K. Rohit S. Srivarsha P. Tamrin CM. Tirtha Ganesh P. Thank you, and I wish all of you a bright future.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. Mary Reena K.E., Head of the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, to call out the names of recipients of BTech degree in Electronics and Communication Engineering.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Electronics and Communication Engineering Department who have successfully completed the BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering program offered by our institute affiliated to APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University. Adit M. Alinda Biju. Anjal Babu E, Arathi Mol, Nandakishore KP, Parvati P, Srihari P, Vimal Raj M, Aditya Krishna TP, Anandalakshmi VV, Jolsna Unnikrishnan MV, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to invite Professor Jayakumar M, Head of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, to call out the names of recipients of BTech graduates in the branch of Electrical and Electronics Engineering.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department who have successfully completed the BTech in Electrical and Electronics Engineering program offered by your institute affiliated to APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University. Anjana Surendran, Adira AV, S. Sriram, Agash Babu, Remit RK, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now invite Dr. Manoj Kumar CV, Head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, to read out the names of recipients of BTech degree in the branch of Mechanical Engineering.
Mr. Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Mechanical Engineering Department who have successfully completed the BTech in Mechanical Engineering offered by our institute affiliated to APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University. Abdullah Saif, Abhijit P, Adul Tamban, Nidin P. Rahul SS. Shanil T. Vinay Kumar. Vijesh Biju. Nidin Krishnan AV. Sanjay Raj A. Shesbin B. Srijin P. Vaishak C.
Thank you, sir. We now have oath by our graduates. May I call on Kumari Akshara Shankar to administer the pledge. All graduates may please rise and take the pledge.
We, as graduating engineers from LBS College of Engineering, Kasaragod, pledged to dedicate our knowledge and skills to the betterment of the society and the environment. I understand the profound impact that engineering can have on the world, and I accept the responsibility that comes with this privilege. I promise to uphold the highest standard of ethical conduct in all my professional endeavors. I will act with integrity, honesty, and transparency, always considering the safety, health, and welfare of the public. I always will uphold the honor of the institution and the nation, and will be committed to its unity and secular credentials. I will continue to learn and grow throughout my career. I will collaborate with my peers and colleagues, fostering a spirit of teamwork and inclusivity. Thank you.
Thank you, Akshara. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, graduates. Now I request the graduation ceremony coordinator, Dr. Asim K, to propose the vote of thanks.
respected dignitaries, esteemed faculty members, beloved parents, and dear graduates. It is my proud privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion of our graduation ceremony, PRAYAN 2.25. We are deeply honored by the gracious presence of Dr. Sharmila Mary Joseph, IAS, Principal Secretary, Department of Higher Education, Government of Kerala, who inaugurated today's graduation ceremony and delivered an inspiring graduation address. Your words today have instilled confidence and aspiration in our graduates, and we are truly grateful for the encouragement and guidance you have shared on this special occasion. Thank you, ma'am. I take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Abdul Rahmaniam, Director of LBS Center for Science and Technology, for his gracious presence and thoughtful words. Sir, your continuous effort in steering the vision of LBS towards the academic excellence and innovation have been truly inspiring. Your message today has not only enriched this ceremony but will also serve a guiding force for our young graduates as they step into the next phase of their lives. Thank you, sir. I sincerely thank our principal, Dr. Muhammad Shukurti, for his constant guidance, leadership, and presiding over today's function. Your unwavering commitment to the academic excellence continues to uplift our institution. Thank you, sir. My deepest gratitude to Dr. Vinod George, Dean of Student Affairs, for the warm words of welcome and for being the pillars of the support in the organizing today's ceremony. Thank you, sir. I also extend sincere thanks to Dr. Praveen Kumar K, Dean of UG Academics, for his gracious felicitation and words of encouragement to our young graduates. Thank you, sir. On this occasion, I would like to make a special mention of Professor Jayakumar M, Head of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, for his tireless effort and support in making this day a grand success. Thank you, sir. Equally, I must acknowledge the dedication and commitment of our graduation ceremony co-coordinator, Professor Arunas Matthew, Assistant Professor in EEE Department, and all other faculty and staff who have worked diligently behind the scenes to ensure that today's event was conducted with perfection. Thank you all. And finally, a very special thanks to proud parents who have been a constant source of support and inspiration for our graduates. Your sacrifices and encouragement have brought them to this momentous day. Above all, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to our dear graduates, today belonging to you. Your hard work, dedication, and perseverance have borne fruit, and we are all proud of your achievements. May success and fulfillment accompany you in every steps of your journey ahead. Finally, I thank everyone present here today for being part of this wonderful celebration and for making this event a cherished memory in the history of our institution. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Now I request our Dean Student Affairs to declare the graduation ceremony closed.
I dissolve this graduation ceremony. Thank you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Here is an announcement. All graduates kindly be seated in your allotted seats. Parents may proceed for lunch with the lunch token issued during registration. May I request all dignitaries, HOD, faculty members and technical staff to kindly stay back for the official photo session. Your presence is requested to make this occasion memorable. Thank you for your cooperation. The photo session will be held in the following order. MTech graduates may come forward. അല്ല ഞാൻ ഓൾറെഡി വായിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. വെറുതെ പറഞ്ഞു വിട്ട അവസാനം ചെയർ താഴോട്ടേക്ക്
The graduates of civil engineering students should come forward to the dais for the photo session. Civil engineering graduates can come forward to the dais for the photo session.
താഴെയായിരുന്നു.
ഈ സൈഡിൽ ഇരിക്കുന്ന ബാക്കിയുള്ള പാരൻസ് ആയാലും ഒന്ന് ആ സൈഡിൽ നിന്ന് മാറിയാൽ നല്ലതായിരുന്നു. പിറകിലിരിക്കുന്ന അവർ ഓക്കെ.
അടുത്ത സെഷൻ IT ആണ്. IT സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ഗെറ്റ് റെഡി. സ്റ്റാഫ് ആൻഡ് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് പ്ലീസ് ഗെറ്റ് റെഡി. നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് പെട്ടെന്ന് നിൽക്കണം, എന്നാലേ അറേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. പ്ലീസ്. പുറത്ത് പോകരുത്. മറ്റ് ഡിപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിലെ ഗ്രാജുവേറ്റ് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് പുറത്ത് പോകരുത്. റെഡി? സ്റ്റാഫ് എല്ലാം അവിടെ തന്നെ ഇരിക്കണേ. IT ബ്രാഞ്ച് നെക്സ്റ്റ് പ്ലീസ്. IT ബ്രാഞ്ച് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് പെട്ടെന്നൊന്ന് മൂവ് ചെയ്യണേ. പെട്ടെന്നൊന്ന് മൂവ് ചെയ്യൂ. IT പ്ലീസ് കം. മറ്റുള്ളവർക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ ഫോട്ടോ സെഷൻ കഴിഞ്ഞവർക്ക് ലഞ്ചിന് പോകാവുന്നതാണ്. കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ സയൻസ് A and B പ്ലീസ് ഇവാക്യുവേറ്റ്. IT പ്ലീസ് എൻ്റർ. IT ഫാസ്റ്റ്. സംസാരിച്ച് നിൽക്കല്ലേ. CSA and B. CSA and B, please evacuate. IT students, IT graduates, please come on. സെൻറ്റർ ചെയ്തിരിക്കണം കേട്ടോ. സെൻറ്റർ ചെയ്തിട്ടിരിക്കണം. പെട്ടെന്ന് സംസാരിക്കാതെ പെട്ടെന്ന് ഇരിക്കും. അകത്തോട്ട് കയറിയിരിക്കണം സെൻറ്റർ ചെയ്തിട്ട്. ഫ്രെയിമിൽ ബാക്കിലുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ മാറണം. ഫോട്ടോയിൽ ഫ്രെയിമിൻ്റെ ബാക്കിലുള്ള IT അല്ലാത്ത കുട്ടികൾ ഫ്രെയിമിൽ നിന്ന് മാറണം. പെട്ടെന്ന്